Greetings everyone and a warm welcome. Hey, thank you guys for joining me for June's tarot readings for all the signs. This is just a general introduction to talk a little bit about how we are working for the month. So we're going to be using these three cards in front of you, 3 cards from each deck, and then one Keeper of the Light card at the end of the reading as well. Now, I have spent a bit of time with each independent sign working out some intuitive messages for you all, and you will each be delivered that at the beginning of your reading as well. I have chosen to use 2 fairy decks this time in the month's reading. I don't know why. There feels as though there needs to be a degree of warmth and positivity inspired into the readings. It feels as though there might be some sort of activation from Mother Earth or Gaia in the month of June. There does feel to be a little bit of tumultuous energies around from the messages that I have already pre-received and recorded for each of your individual signs. So I don't know what June is got in its mind, but it feels quite a feisty month with quite a lot of energy around it, some of which you might all have to be a bit cautious with and be eyes open type thing. I am wondering if some of the earth energy is related to the Hawaiian volcano, Pele, the goddess Pele, and some of her wildfire energy stirring up the planet. We do notice there are a lot of active volcanoes on the planet at the moment, some erupting spontaneously that have been dormant or sleeping for many years. This in turn also creates active earthquake activity as well. So with no further ado, let's get into the readings. Capricorns, thanks for joining me. Hey guys, this is your June reading. Now before we start, I did do some intuitive work for you, and these are the messages that I got for you, so I'll just read them out. Capricorn, we got a Hermit card for you, which sort of means to me time out. So you might be wanting to spend time out. You might also be spending time out outdoors in the mountains. There might be something that goes on for you in June during the night or at night, and you can possibly be wanting to spend time connecting spiritually or seeing the light or feeling the light. This could be coming from within or from without. The number 9 is relevant. This is also about endings possibly. This could be endings in any area of your life. Also the number 6 and possibly change of direction for some of you. This could be at personal levels, work, career, or even health. You're definitely possibly wanting to be spending time inner seeking about who you are or what do you want. The month feels to be quite about you and not so much about others. So let's see, Capricorn, what is in store for you guys for June 2018. I can hardly believe that we're in the middle of the year. This year has gone by really quickly. Remember guys to also check your rising and moon signs. There could be really relevant messages for you in there. So this is Capricorn, June. Your first card is the 8 of Wands. Your second card is the 2 of Pentacles. Your third card is the Wheel. This next deck is the Energy Oracle cards. They're very similar to tarot. This is a tarot deck, this fairy deck. This is for Capricorn. Appreciation, the Door to Value, and the Healer of the Ages. Beautiful energy there for you guys. That Healer of the Ages does have a similar feeling to the message I gave you before about insight, feeling the light, or wanting to be with or around the light. Children, your desire is within reach and love life. So you've got some really nice cards going on here, Capricorn. There's also some beautiful colour energies coming across the reading table. I will try and put the camera in focus across various parts of the reading as we move through it. We will be reading down through the columns in this manner here. So we shall start with the left hand side column. I have just turned off the Himalayan salt lamp in the background, guys, because it was blocking, or it was shining a bit too brightly across the top end of the cards. So looking at this reading with yours, it is actually quite powerful. So there seems to be a lot of possible movement or freeing up of something coming in the month of June for you guys. I like your cards that have arrived. There is a degree of quick action and a degree of events taking place that denote change, possibly change going back from a long cycle of outstanding issues or blockages, or just sort of an inability to find an opening somewhere, or an inability to get something to move freely. Part of this is a bit karmic. This is the wheel. Now the wheel doesn't come out very often, so he's an interesting one to get in your reading, and I think he always denotes great changes are coming. But coming back to the left hand column, which is where I said we would start, the Eight of Wands in this particular deck, which is a tarot deck, as I said, she talks about stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking and sudden events or changes. It is often known as the card of potential new romance or partners coming into your life as well. So there's a degree of romantic feeling in the cards, because we have love life down here. It's also the card of possible air travel. Some of you may be going on a plane in or around June, or you might be going on a holiday, or it could be for business or career possibilities as well. The card underneath is appreciation. This can be appreciation for things in your life, about just the magic that life is offering to you at the moment, because Capricorns, I think there is abundance coming in June for some of you. This appreciation card is always wonderful. It means someone else either appreciates you in life and the work you have put in and the effort and the detail, which Capricorns so methodically do, and they do it well. You know, you're a very great friend to have in life. You're very generous, and you're very rewarding and stable as a friend or a family member or a work colleague. So some of your efforts and morals and ethics might be coming through to pay off, and this appreciation might be around. This could also be your own appreciation for the things in your life, or the things you have done, or the things that other people do for you as well. Now down the bottom we have here children, and it says your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. So some of you, this could indicate either a new energy or synergy around children in your life. Some of you may have children coming into your life. This could be through extended family members. It could be through career opportunities. It could be through friends or new romance partners that have children, anything along those lines. This could be some of you literally applying for jobs that now involve or are working around children. Remember, children are considered, in the medical fraternity of life, they're considered up to about 18 years old to be a child. So this can take you right through to that type of age as well. Some of you may be doing degrees or studies associated with this age type of person, or you might be working with them or doing counselling or outdoor physical pursuits or sporting or coaching, anything along those lines. We come to the next column and we see the Two of Autumn, which is the Pentacles sign, which is your own sign, and it says bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. Wow, do you see two cards in a row here bringing in the words multitasking? It feels like a busy month. It feels like things are happening for you. It's stuff going on, especially around careers and work and money. Now, if you're not in the working phase of your life, this could be your hobbies or your things that you do within your community or charity work or anything like that as well. It's like people are asking you for help or asking you to do things as well. And certainly this appreciation over here is part of the whole role, I think. So the Two of Pentacles is also known as the balance card. It requires a little bit of balance around your finances and possibly around your job area as well. So just make sure you are keeping money aside for the hidden things in life, like expenses or bills or debts that aren't being paid by others that you're waiting on if you own a business, or if you are suddenly decide, wow, I want to go on a holiday, but you haven't put aside the funds for it. So try to make sure you have some set aside for that rainy day scenario in case it happens. But underneath, interestingly enough, you've got the daughter value. I hadn't really looked much further when I was getting absorbed in the Two of Pentacles. So the daughter value is about something opening up, some opportunity for some of you coming around money. This card can often represent financial reward or gains through work or employment. Sometimes I get a feeling some of you could be going somewhere for an interview, for a job interview, and you may be offered it, and it could mean shifting or moving around. And if it does, maybe it's a big pay rise, or maybe it's a much better job than you've been getting before. Or somehow money might be coming into your life. You might have invested well and dividends might be coming. You might get a win of some sorts. You might get an inheritance. You might get a loan that you have applied for. Some of you might be buying your first home and you've been to the mortgage broker and he has agreed, yes, you have enough finances and you have enough banking credence or history to uplift a loan. There is so much positivity within the reading. And wow, your desire is within reach down here. Have faith as everything is working in your favour. So again, if this is about jobs or being appreciated or upping the ante somehow, so something is being uplifted or up-specced or up-changed or upgraded in your life. And I think a lot of it has to do with appreciation from the work and effort you've put in, the time and the knowledge you know, your ethics, your morals, your loyalty as well. There's loyalties coming through here. So I feel so much positivity in this reading. It actually makes me feel really good that we're seeing this coming through. And I think the fairy cards and that connection to Gaia energy is really worth working with at the moment because it is quite powerful. So there could be these nice messages coming through if we're connected to it. Yeah, this column here, quite powerful, especially around money. So money, finances, career, opportunities, windfalls, inheritance, approval of loans, anything along those lines. So if you guys, if you're really wanting it in your life, go out there and make it happen. Look for the opportunities coming because they are there. We come to this third column and we see the Wheel, the Healer of the Ages, and Love Life. This one here, the Wheel, says delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. It's like, wow, you guys, what are you doing in June? You are just loving life at the moment. That's so cool. So the Wheel is often a bit karmic. It's about the universe deciding, yep, your number's up. I have decided it's your turn to be riding the wheel and to see the changes come in. So something bigger than just you is doing this turning of events. Some of you have been on a cycle for a long time and felt, oh my God, it's not going to come to an end. But something is really ticking over, and it's quite big and it's quite powerful and it changes direction for a lot of you. So yeah, delays are over, sudden good luck, a new car or travel. So take those messages as literal for some of you. Healer of the Ages. He's not he could be Jesus. It's not depicted as Jesus in the book, but there definitely feels to be a powerful white light. And of course, the Jesus or the Christ energy was the healer of the ages that we understand. So there's a healing taking place at a very deep level for you, spiritual, physical, emotional. Many different possibilities of healing could be around you. So this could be very much for relationships for some of you. If you have been looking or seeking for harmony within relationships, whether it's your close personal family relationships, or your work, or your friendships, or just anything out there in your life that has relationships involved, it could be being healed, and it could be being transmuted into positive, quick activity, and love could be coming in for you. And this is romantic love quite possibly too. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. So Capricorns, it's almost like a happy birthday reading for you guys, even though I know we're clearly not in the Capricorn birthday zone. So powerful reading with lots of positivities in there for you guys to focus on. I think we will pull these cards away and do the one final Keeper of the Light card to see your last message. But that reading is so nice. This one here too, Healer of the Ages, could be healing a lot of different parts of you. Some of you it could be physical, some of you may have had heart or chest related issues such as lungs, breasts, chest. So it could be, things like emphysema, breathing difficulties, asthma, or bronchitis, or even cancers, and they might be coming toward the end of health issues for you, or you might have found a new modality for healing as well. So Capricorn, what have we got for you for the last card? Who is arriving for your light message for the month? Even though, as I said, you have had plenty of beautiful light messages there. And like everything else, you got two stuck together. It is your month. I don't know why. You just have some good stuff coming, some powerful energies around you perhaps in the universe. So the first one on the left is Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. The beautiful red energy there. And then we have Melchizedek, the Higher Learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So it looks as though some of you, as I said in the very beginning, there was a feeling as if you were seeking who you are and what do you want and about you and inner light and inner direction. So he is kind of just signing off on that and saying that in the background you are still working on your own personal spiritual path and the ways that you want to uplift power and move forward. So perhaps for some of you, you will become teachers. And we had your children's card in earlier in the reading. So Mary Magdalene may be referring again to teaching young ones or children, but at whatever level she refers to teaching about life and life's lessons. And he is saying you're still learning and you have plenty to give and plenty to offer. So two wonderful supporters there for you for the month of June. Guys, thank you for listening, tuning in and subbing and liking the videos. I love it when you leave your comments. So thank you again, everyone, and I wish you the very best for a wonderful, light-filled June. Much love. Namaste.